sixth graders. So we're continuing on with our printmaking collage for the Chippewa Valley Symphony project. So yesterday you had a chance to finish your prints, and today your focus can be on two things. Number one, cutting your prints apart. So remember, you need 12 triangles and you need 4 squares. After you cut them apart, you might want to look at your pieces and decide if you need some extra line work. So you could take a Sharpie marker, black or metallic would work, and you can look at your visual representation worksheet and identify some lines and designs that you could then add. Okay? So that's the first step. Get this finished. Another good idea is that you're going to flip your pieces over, and I would do this with a pencil. I have a Sharpie, so that's what I'm going to use. And you can write your initials or your name plus the hour onto each piece. Okay? And that way, if you accidentally lose a piece, we're going to be able to get them back to you. So that's first. I'm going to set these aside for right now. If you are done with these, the next step is going to be to construct the book that we're going to glue our pieces into. So this is kind of nice because it should remind us of all of the origami work that we did. For this, you're going to need 3 pieces of black paper, and we already have these pre-cut for you. So you'll need 3 pieces of black paper and a glue stick. So here's how you're going to do this fold. You're going to start with your paper folded in half, like a hot dog, and make sure you crease it well. Open it back up, and you're going to fold it in half the other way. So now you have a plus sign. Okay? So you're going to flip your paper over so it kind of points up, and now we're going to do a diagonal fold all the way across. Okay, so this is kind of the fun part. You're going to open it up, and you're going to pop it up, and your piece should go together. Okay, so this is what you're looking for, and this is very similar to the crane fold that we practiced. So I'm going to show you again. So I'm starting with another sheet, and I'm folding it in half the hot dog way. Okay, open that back up, turn it, fold in half the opposite way. Open it up, flip it over so that your creases are pointing up. We're going to do that diagonal fold. Okay, so the fun part, use your fingers to pop this out so that you can then take these creased corners and bring them together to make your little book piece. Okay, so you need 3 of these modules. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so what you're going to do now is you have to glue them together. Okay, so you're going to take 2 of your modules, I'm going to set that one aside, and you're going to set them so that the creased corners are on the table. Okay, so you should have a square here and a square here. Then you're going to take your 3rd piece and you're going to turn it backwards. You're going to turn it around. So these are facing out, this one faces in. And the square pieces, these squares right here, are going to line up with these squares right here. So it should fit together just like that. Okay, so 2 are open and 1 is pointing up. So now we're going to take our glue stick and you're just going to glue it together. Oh, my glue stick is dead. Thank you. Okay, so when we're gluing this, you really need to do a good job with construction because these are going to hang in a gallery and we need to make sure they stay together. It'd be embarrassing if they fell apart. So I want you to do a really nice job getting glue all the way to the edge, being very careful. We don't want to be sloppy. Okay, so there's my glue. I'm going to take this piece, I'm going to line it up, I'm going to glue it down. Okay. Kind of pop it back up so you can see. And now I'm going to add the last piece. So again, when you glue, Go all the way to the edge. Being careful not to be sloppy, but making sure that this is going to be adhered well. Take this piece, glue them together. All right, so now you have constructed your book. The next step would be to then add your collage pieces on the inside. So ask Mrs. Stern or Miss Anderson if you have any questions, and we will be moving forward with this project tomorrow. Thanks for listening.